we're ready for you.
It was clear from the moment we met LaToya Massey a year ago. She's a sensitive young woman with the heart of a poet.
You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may throw me in the very dirt, but still like dust I rise.
She was 14 when she impressed Malak Compton Rock with a Maya Angelou poem and gained entry into a program that would take her on an 8,000-mile journey from Brooklyn to South Africa. There, she volunteered in shantytowns.
Yes, thank you. You're welcome.
Met a young woman who loved poetry so much, she scrawled it on the walls. And LaToya shed more tears.
I always think when you cry, it's a sign you've got a really good heart. That's what I think.
Now, a year later, the trip has helped LaToya focus on her future. Her grades have improved. She has plans to attend college and open her own business.
Now I know what I really want to do in life, and that's like to help people.
She still has that sensitive, poetic soul.
One of the things that was my favorite part was when you were reciting Still I Rise. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Do you remember what was going? You cried through it. It was really moving. What do you remember about it?
Okay, I remember that I told her it was my favorite poem.
Mm-hmm.
And wow, I remember that my mom started crying.
Why is it your favorite poem?
Because Maya Angelou is my inspiration. I love Maya Angelou.
Really? She likes you back.
Wow.
She has a present for you. You surprised?
You should have never did that to me.
I know those are tears of joy. Look at you. She inscribed it to you. LaToya Massey, I wish you strength and joy. From Maya Angelou, 2009.
Wow.
Wow.
Dr. Angelou inscribed the book when we met her for an interview and poetry reading.
You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still like dust, I'll rise.
The book came with some advice for LaToya.
I would say continue to read and memorize and recite the poetry aloud. Go into a room, close the door, and recite the poetry so you can hear the music, the melody in a poem.
Will you read me parts of it?
Okay.
In your brand new copy, autographed by Maya Angelou?
Okay. Out of the huts of history's shame, I rise. Up from the past that roots in pain, I rise.
I'm a black ocean leaping and wide, welling and swelling. I bear
in the tide, leaving behind nights of terror and fear,
I rise. Into a daybreak that wondrously clear, I rise.
Bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the hope and the dream of the slave.
I rise.
I rise.
I rise.